Hey, what's up? This is Matt and Matt Sports. I'm DJ HazMatt. This is Matty Willz.
What's going on, brother?
It's been a minute.
It's been a long minute, man. A brand new Brown season is upon us.
Goodness, and I'm very anxious to get it started.
I know. You've been to all the preseason games, right?
Yes, I have been to all the preseason games, and I'm a season ticket holder. You know.
I know.
Season ticket holder.
You always got to brag on me, man. You got the gear, you're decked out. I got to...
That's what you do when you support your team.
Hey,
unlike the pessimistic people that I know that sit to the right of me. But we won't go there.
So we starting with that already.
We're going to start with what's happening with the Browns.
Some hot buttons from the Cleveland Browns.
Yes.
Obviously, the biggest news.
Whoa.
Joe Hayden.
Whoa.
Your boy.
Joe.
He gone.
What?
Joe Hayden released by the Browns. Look.
Cut.
So we know the Browns asked Joe to take a pay cut. Now, this is a little selfish on Joe's part because they asked him to just go from 11 to 7. You're not near
That's $4 million.
That's $4 million. What I'm saying is he worth $11 million at that position at this juncture?
Is Matthew Stafford worth $150 million?
Hell no.
Okay, so
no.
Okay, all right. So here we are. So the Browns, they didn't give him that. This regime didn't give him that contract.
Right.
So
exactly.
they were like, Joe, in good favor. You know, we trying to build a championship.
He claims he
team
loves
here.
the city. He
Yes.
claims he loves the team.
Right.
So take a little pay cut. KD took a pay cut.
He wouldn't take that pay cut, so they gave him the cut.
Right. So he's out of here.
Goodbye,
so,
Joe.
Picked up by.
But he wasn't unemployed long, was he?
And this is another thing. They always talk about how fans aren't loyal to the teams, right? To the cities. But these pros ain't loyal to no team either, man. They cut him, and he was all Cleveland. All I seen on social media all morning yesterday was how Joe is such a great guy. He's such a Clevelander, and I don't doubt that he
Joe.
is.
He's cool.
I don't doubt that he is.
I took a picture with Joe. I have three Joe Hayden jerseys,
stunt.
2 for me and 1 for my son.
You see how he
my
stunts
son was looking for Joe Hayden at the training camp when we were getting autographs from Myles Garrett and all of them, taking pictures of all those guys.
You see how he stunts on me every chance that he gets?
I just want to let you know what's been happening.
My point is,
since the last time we talked.
Other teams offered Joe Hayden more money than the Steelers. And the Steelers offered him $7 million. And he chose to play with the Steelers. So how loyal is he to the Browns?
Well, he was loyal
to the Browns.
So here's the thing. When you're loyal to a person up to a fault, just like Joe has been for this losing organization.
Yeah.
And they said, Joe, take a pay cut. He was like, wait a minute. My agent has advised me not to do so.
Yeah.
And so they said, okay, well, boom. So then Joe's like, oh. And he took it a little personal.
He did.
So, of course, this is the reason why he went and signed with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Because he definitely had offers from teams that would be in playoff contention and would have paid him more money. But no.
Right.
He wants to come back and get burned by
I don't know.
Coleman.
I called it in our meeting.
He wants to get burned by Coleman.
I was not the biggest Joe Hayden fan here.
Him on Coleman.
He will get an interception in Week 1 against the Browns. I'm just telling you that's going to happen.
See, this is now we're back. Now remember, here comes all the pessimistic stuff. How do you know he's going to get an interception? Just because he went from the Browns to the Pittsburgh Steelers means he's going to get an interception? When was the last time Joe Hayden had an interception?
Yes, I don't know. He's got like 3, and he has 3 total in the last 2 seasons. That's not why he's going to get it, though. He's going to get it because of the luck of the Browns and the fortune of the Steelers.
The luck of the Browns has changed.
We'll
the misfortune is coming to the Steelers' way. Maybe he took that misfortune. He was the last of the misfortunate Browns that we getting out of here, and we shipping him off and take that mojo on with you over on Pittsburgh.
All right.
Good. Good.
All right, let's keep it moving.
Burning his jerseys.
Browns made other news yesterday as well. Traded Cam Irvin, the defunct offensive lineman who could never get it straight here in Cleveland.
He was devoid of funk.
He went to the Chiefs for a 5th-round pick.
Okay.
Real quick, we don't have to spend a lot of time on Cam Irvin.
Yeah,
whatever.
He's gone. Whatever.
Here's this is my most exciting nugget of this season. Okay. And we'll get on Cody Kessler in a minute. But Deshaun Kaiser was named after the 3rd preseason game the season opening starter for the Cleveland Browns. So he will play quarterback against the Steelers a week from Sunday.
Okay, let's go.
And presumably for 6
Youngest quarterback in the league, mind you, at 21. He's the same age as my son.
I didn't know that. That's young.
Wow.
All right, so real quick, expectations overall for this kid over the course of this season?
I expect him to continue to get better. I already see that he has the poise. He looks like he has the wherewithal. He doesn't look scared. And that's the main thing about rookies when they come in. They get out here and they see the speed of the game and they get shook. They realize they can't handle it like some people that you like, Johnny Manziel, when they felt, they can't handle it. They don't want to put the work ethic in. He is a student of the game. And that's what I like. He is here to be the best quarterback that he could be. Plus, he has a little chip on his shoulder. His little college coach tried to throw him under the bus.
He did.
Got him dropped to the second round. Thank goodness for us. He was one of these top quarterback prospects talked about. His coach throws him under the bus one time and he drops to the second round. Right in our laps. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to celebrate.
I hope you're right. Now, my one thing that I'm worried about going into this season with a rookie quarterback, we don't really have any good receivers. We really don't. Corey Coleman, the jury's still out on him. I remember when me and you met him at the Cavs game last year, and I was 3-4 inches taller than him. I told you that I was a little concerned for me.
How much taller are you than Steve Smith? How much taller are you than Antonio Brown?
Not a lot, but those.
What are you talking about?
Those guys are anomalies.
These dudes are 5'10".
But they also came in as rookies and balled. What did we see out of Corey Coleman last year?
He broke his hand.
What did we see out of him in preseason so far this year? He had a decent game in Game 3, but in Games 1 and Games 2, he didn't.
I've always had total confidence in Corey Coleman, the Biletnikoff winner, mind you. You don't win that in college unless you were the best receiver or recognized as the best. These are the accolades you have to bring with you to come into the next level. So he's bringing with him an award-winning receiving performance from college. Better than all the other receivers. So
what have you done for me lately? College was 2 years ago. All right, so last year with about 5 different quarterbacks, he did not impress. Kenny Britt is another guy that I'm very worried about. I don't think he's a true number 2. And honestly, the Browns letting Terrell Pryor get away.
You know, I watched the preseason game.
That's gonna come back to bite us.
I saw Terrell Pryor drop about 2 or 3 passes in one game. So let's not trip off. These two dudes both had the exact same stats from a year ago.
Who has more touchdowns this year? And we got to get out of here because we're running.
I don't know. You tell me your realistic idea.
My realistic idea is
obviously it's going to be Terrell Pryor.
Will have twice.
Of course, it can't be somebody with a Brown
as Kenny Britt does this year.
Kenny
Britt, he's been in the league almost a decade. He has 1 year
have more
over 1,000 yards receiving.
Terrell Pryor or Corey Coleman? That's what you should be saying.
We'll see.
Because those are the number ones. Move on.
We'll see. All right, so lastly, I wanted to touch on the offensive line, and I wanted to also talk about the defense real quick. Those are supposed to be 2 areas that are vastly improved for the Cleveland Browns.
I've seen it with my own eyes.
If the defense is half as good as we think their potential could be, the Browns could be in the mix to win around 7 or 8 games if the defense is dominant. But they should be pretty good. The offensive line should also be pretty good. It's the most expensive, I think, in the NFL. I know we gave the one guy, the guard, the most lucrative contract as an offensive lineman in NFL history. So what are your thoughts about that? And
if the offensive line is improved, then our offense will be improved. We have a great running game. I say great. I'm calling great.
I don't know what they've done to be great, but
because he's on my fantasy team, so he has to be great. Isaiah Crowell, let's go.
The defense, Myles Garrett, Jabril Peppers. Expectations.
Need I say more? I already got a Jabril Peppers jersey shirt.
But just because you got their jersey doesn't mean they're going to be good.
Because I support my team. I support my team. You know what I'm saying? Right. So listen, that was a good one. But anyway, you saw what these boys are. They're looking like superstars on defense, man. It's only excitement. I can't wait to see what they do on the field because these are the new Browns. It's a new season. It's the new Browns. The only old Brown left is Joe Thomas. It's a whole new team, a whole new attitude, and y'all going to see that September the 10th when Deshaun Kaiser goes out there and shocks the Pittsburgh Steelers and all you pessimistic fans that think it can't happen. We are going to come out of that game 1-0. I'm calling it, baby.
All right, we'll do our official predictions next week when we do the full-on
you already know what I'm going
Browns-Steelers preview. For now, this is Matt and Matt. We're back. We got a brand new season, so this is probably the most tame.
Let's go, young dogs. Let's go, young dogs. Let's go, young dogs. Get it. This has been Matt and Matt Sports. I'm HazMatt and Matty Willz.